the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title. Couldn't go back-to-back last year. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. And as long as that three-time MVP is healthy, the Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship. And their biggest problem is that the rest of the West has gotten much better over the years. But if this team is healthy, as long as they keep building the right way around their two best players in Murray and Jokic, they can continue to compete for championships.
And I love what you say about the West. Top to bottom, so strong, so deep, so competitive. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Thompson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram, and it's small forward. Ingram outside. Drills it from outside.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up, too.
Pass to Chunchard. Here's Brown. Five on the clock. And Poeltl pulls it down. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scottie Barnes. He told me Scottie's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scottie's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Brown. It's a three-point game. Pass to Chunchard. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Ingram. Back to MP. Ingram outside. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ingram's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. The Nuggets trail by three. Inside, here's Brown, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here is Murray following the three-pointer by MP. Outside Porter, beyond the arc. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors leading by 4. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Outside Porter. They set the pick. A three. Toronto grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Murray. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The three from MP. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 10. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Ingram outside. Back to MP. Thompson, a screen on Porter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Thompson. A 12-point game. Ingram outside. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Down low. Porter, no luck.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Brown. 8 points his last outing. Pops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 8 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. The shot by Thompson, no good. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Kings. Now, here's Watson. Garrett covering, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Westbrook. He had 15 points last outing. Watson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And Boucher sends it back.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Pass to Watson. Jokic on top. Here's John Shaw. In the corner, it's Westbrook. This one for 3. It's hauled in by MP. Raptors leading by 19 points. Left side, Barrett. Murray against MP. Back to Barrett. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a load down on the blocks.
And that one, good. Thompson's got 16 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Chanchan. His last outing, 16 points for him. For three, Murray. It's rebounded by Dick.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And there's the smooth jumper for Murray. That is always a weapon.
Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 18.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Raptors leading by 20. Dick finds Thompson. Boucher sets a screen for MP. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Now Westbrook. He has yet to score. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by MP.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Back to Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. MP with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Westbrook with it. Murray down low. MP has been leading the charge for the Toronto Raptors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Peyton Watson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Strawther in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. They grab their own miss. Thompson. Barnes finds Thompson. Back to Barnes. Over Westbrook. It's good. Barnes has got his second bucket. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Jordan looking around. Pass to Porter. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Barnes passes to MP. Here's the three. It's good from Barnes on the assist by MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Jordan with a screen on quickly. And it's Westbrook missing. To the middle. The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Falls time out. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
A three-pointer is right on target.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat you, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. MP against Murray. Fires for three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
1:25 left in the first half of the game. Watson for three. Toronto grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Chanchars checked in. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. MP up top. He's covered by Murray, and it's good for 2. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Murray scanning the floor. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
The Eastern Conference winner, MP.
Award goes to MP, baby.
I love the suspense, but really, was there any doubt? I don't know. Congrats. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Nuggets.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Porter passes to Jokic. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Really left alone that time. Ingram's got 31 points.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Ingram. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Thompson for the triple. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Thompson's got 31.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chanchar, the pass to Brown. Shot to stop the run, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Thompson surveying the floor. 3-pointer. Denver grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Comes up empty down low. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The 3 from MP. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
MP looking solid from there.
Outside, Porter. Here's Jokic. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ingram wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here is Murray. He's got 21. Looking to end the run, and he dunks it down.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
The Raptors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Thompson passes to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. The shot comes out. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the foul call.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to MP. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Watson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watson's got himself on the board with three there.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Pass to Dick. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barrett. Thompson for the triple. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting...
And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Toronto ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jamal Murray. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Watson, the pass to Westbrook. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Thompson outside. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And Westbrook, here we go. And Westbrook throws it down.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Westbrook. And Castleton pulls it down. The Raptors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Pass to Abaji. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Watson has it in the corner. At the elbow, Westbrook. A floater. Watson kicks to Murray. Toronto grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Shed.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many. Good looks from in close.
Here's Westbrook and the dunk by Westbrook.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Thompson Thompson in the posts. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Mobo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
The kick out to Westbrook. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Lets it go from 14. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Westbrook passes to Jordan. A floater, and Castleton pulls it down. Castleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson. Connects again.
Historic 50-point night. What streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Murray outside. A three. The Nuggets with another miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thompson from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 53.
Wow. What can you say?
They could use a bucket. Westbrook, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Mobo. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one a little long.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Chunchar. Offensive rebound. Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. And another miss by Denver. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Thompson. Good, he hits again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Chunchar, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The triumph by Thompson, yet another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Chunchar. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it again to the left side wing. From deep, Jokic. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. From deep. Another shot. A nice shot by Castleton. Castleton's got 7 now in this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Jokic. Outside, Porter. No good with the triple.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Mobo. The shot from the low post is good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now Westbrook takes a 3. A rebound by Battle.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Thompson. Sinks the 15-footer.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Westbrook with it. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Lobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. And he makes that one.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Porter outside Westbrook. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's MP. Chanchard grabs the miss. The Nuggets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Westbrook kicks to Porter. With the step back. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win as well.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding...
MP, you keep bringing up 50s like you're in the dunk contest.